So, welcome to this very brief overview of the module Leading and Managing Effective Human Rights Organisations. The aim is to share with you the key theoretical and practical questions underpinning the design of the module and the learning outcomes that, if you participate fully, we hope you will come away with. I'll talk a little bit about being an effective online learner, especially for you if you're unfamiliar with working in this way, how the weekly activities are structured, and the opportunities for support, both in terms of technology and participation, but also for you as a student. The key questions underpinning the module: how can we lead and manage human rights organisations well? What do leadership and management mean, and what are their implications for me in the work I do with my colleagues? To what extent do rights-based approaches influence how we design and organise and collaborate with each other? And what are the particular challenges that we face within organisational life, because we're human rights organisations and because of organisations themselves and the challenges and issues that they tend to create for us? And the emphasis on the whole module is about increasing the effectiveness of human rights defenders, whether acting alone through networks and informal collaborations, or through formal human rights organisations. And to help those organisations be more resilient and to be able to respond more effectively to external threats and challenges from government, from non-state actors, and from the challenges around sustainability in terms of funding and governance. So by the end of this module, we hope you will be taking away an understanding of the various ways in which human rights defenders organise and work together. We'll look at the ways in which some governments around the world are attacking or limiting the impact of human rights organisations. And we hope that you will come away with a sense of best practice around key aspects of organisational life, leadership and management, and of managing board and policy and strategy. We hope you will learn how organisations can increase their creativity and innovation to create new or more effective ways of operating in their own particular context. And within each week, the opportunity to link the material to leadership and to yourself, whether or not you occupy a role in your organisation that has leadership in a job title. There are opportunities for everyone in an organisation to be more leaderful in their behaviour, to be able to initiate and take responsibility in new ways, and that can be of benefit to themselves and their colleagues and to the organisation as a whole. We'll be giving you a wide range of literature, both written and on the internet, to explore. Much of that literature, or many of the resources, come from the general field of organisational development in non-for-profit organisations and some commercial literature as well, on the basis that many of the issues organisations face are similar regardless of the mandate or the purpose of the organisation. And of course there will also be resources very specifically linked to the reality of human rights and of organisations who are seeking to protect and promote human rights in their particular context. So whether your organisation is local, national or international, big or small, we hope that the module will bring you insights for the reality of organisational life and how systems and procedures can be improved or made more effective. There are the dates for the module as a whole, and each week begins first thing on a Wednesday, first thing so far as Greenwich Mean Time GMT is concerned, and finish on a Tuesday, whereupon the next week's material will be made available to you. But if you fall behind, if you're travelling or work gets very busy, all the materials from each week remain available afterwards, and will be available for a few weeks after the end of the module. So there will always be opportunity for you to go back and catch up on anything you want to look at again or didn't get a chance to see. Most of the time you'll be hearing from me, and we are very privileged to welcome two guest contributors 2 weeks. In the first half of the module, Shampa from Amnesty International, bringing enormous experience of her senior leadership roles in Amnesty International and of initiating and sustaining organisational change processes. And Gopal, an independent financial expert on financial management, resource management, and on financial strategy. And there'll be the opportunity to engage in online question and answer with them through those weeks. So almost all the interaction on the course will take place through our VLE, our virtual learning environment that the university has, and the login details that you were given show how you can access the course that way. Announcements will come through your university email address, so make sure that's set up for you to receive emails, either that you check regularly or that you set up your university address to copy emails to another address so that you receive them when they come through. That will be my way of communicating with you, not through your private email address. You'll have access to the university's digital library, which includes an enormous range of online journals and periodicals and articles that will be available to you. And also you have access to the university's IT support if you need help in keeping your access to the course materials. So if you have any technological troubles and you contact me and I can't help, IT support should be able to help you. The Postgraduate Certificate Handbook has some information which may be of interest to all students about the challenges and opportunities of being an online learner, and how to manage a day job and learning and your private and family responsibilities, and how you structure your time in order to make time for learning. So, and within the handbook there's information about different styles of learning. For some students they are linear based, they get the week's materials and they work through one by one in the order they're presented. Other students take a look and see what the week as a whole is looking like and then pick and choose according to their priorities. For some students they want to prioritise assignments or readings that will help them in their assessments, and I'll say a little bit more about the assessments for this module. And other students are led by their interests, so recognising they're not going to do everything, so start with where their particular interest leads them. So be aware of what your own style is. None of them are right or wrong. And there's little time, I think, in this module to learn new ways. Best to take the easiest route through in order to get what learning you can, on the assumption that you're already a very busy person. There's also, if you're interested, a link at the bottom there of this slide to more information about your learning style. Do you like time to think? Do you like to jump in with both feet with discussions? Do you like to observe other people or interview or learn from self-analysis and interviews? Is it models and statistics or stories or quotations that get you thinking and learning? So we will all have our own preferences. And these pragmatist, theorist, activist and reflector styles are partly about me making sure there's a range of ways to access learning through the module, but also for you to recognise what works best for you and to be open to learning in ways that may be unfamiliar. The university has an online college for its distance learners, and there's a link here. Hopefully the module will provide you with everything you need, but there's a screenshot here of the welcome page of the online college, including links to additional support for studying and for welfare, and to be a more active member of the university's international online community, if you wish. The Skills Hub helps you with more practical things around academic work. Hopefully this is a practitioner course, not an academic course, but some of the language or materials may be unfamiliar to you. So there's help with English language, there's help with getting to grips with academic thinking and how to manage the reading, how to reference other people's ideas so that there's no suspicion of you trying to claim credit for other people's work, and allowing you to put arguments and thinking together in a coherent and effective way for your assessments. And hopefully that will be of help to you in your work as well. So again, the link is at the bottom of this screen or on the previous slide, I think. Yes, I think it just falls off the bottom of the screen. york.ac.uk/student-skills-hub. And here are the kind of things that they can help you with. So every week there'll be a short audio-video lecture, my voice with some PowerPoints. There'll be a discussion, questions, and these questions I think will offer for many students the greatest opportunity to learn, because there you can share your experience and hear the experience of others. And if you do nothing else, show up on the discussion boards every week and contribute. Don't worry if you haven't done the reading, don't worry if you think you haven't got much to say. Offer what you can, and I virtually guarantee that it will be of interest as well as benefit for you to engage and learn from those discussions. I'll also set up a personal workspace, and that's a space that only you and I see, and there you can reflect on your goals and your progress. If you have particular questions or concerns about your own organisation you want to explore with me in private, that is a space to do so. Otherwise, through the week there'll be readings, our guest contributors, there'll be case studies, and a practical assignment, and more information will be available about that in the coming weeks. PG Cert students, there's only 3 of you. You have done the previous 2 modules, so you will know who you are. The majority of students are CPD students. For PG Cert students, there's additional readings and an essay. And any student, of course, is welcome to go and look at the additional readings. So please put these deadlines in your diary. As the PG Cert students, for your essay and for your practical assignment, you know that there are very strict deadlines and marking penalties if you're late. So if you're getting into difficulties completing an assignment, please contact me in advance. Everything that's offered on the course can be done in your own time. So there's no point on the course where we all have to be online together. That's partly because of the range of time zones that we have. And most students wish that they had done more on the course. Even those who, in my view, contributed a lot, struggle to feel that they've made the best of the opportunity. So do what you can, don't be too hard on yourself. Take the advantages, particularly of the discussion boards, and put in as much as you can, and that will help you get out as much as you can. These are the technological requirements. You will have been notified of this in the handbook, the module handbook. The induction activities are designed to help you make sure that you can access all the aspects of the course you need. And please be in touch if you need more help, and if I can't help, IT support should be able to support you. And in terms of being a student, there's information again in the PG Cert handbook on practical and emotional support, and if you are facing exceptional circumstances, this is for the PG Cert students in meeting a deadline. There is information there, and please keep in touch with me. So I hope you enjoy the course. I'm so much looking forward to learning from you and to working with you. Please contact me if you have any questions or concerns, and I look forward to meeting you online.